so we're going to look a little bit today at themes and how you go about working out what themes are. So a theme basically in literature is a big idea that keeps coming up. It's not a plot detail, it's not something that somebody says, it's an idea that you keep thinking of or seeing or hearing about when you read or watch a piece of literature. So the most important thing to know about themes is that it's not a single word. Often people talk about the theme of pride, but really pride is an abstract concept. So a much better way of talking about it is this: a theme statement. Pride is characterized in both the Stockman brothers. Peter is too proud to allow anyone else to take charge, whilst Dr. Stockman's pride in his discovery leads him to be unaware of anyone else's feelings about it. Now, in this statement, we get to see how pride is a theme that is shown through different characters. Okay, so the first part is a theme statement. Now, here are some words that you can transform into theme statements. Okay, so I'm going to put this on a separate document, and it's going to go. What I'd like you to do for this is to transform each of these into a theme statement and to link it to the character that you want. Now, you may want some help with that, so I would suggest, if you have a look, there's many, if you just type in Enemy of the People themes, you're going to get lots of answers. Here's one that came up when I did that. These study guides are great for giving you a bit of an idea. So this one here, now this is an interesting phrase that comes up. I'm not sure if you know what it means, but we talk about the tyranny of the majority when people always like to say, well, the majority think you should do such and such. And that majority is, it's democratic. But what if the majority of people think that something bad should be done? In that situation, we can refer to that as the tyranny of the majority. And you'll hear, in discussions online, people think such and such an activity should be illegal. And so the majority agrees. It's often that what does the majority think? And that's used as a justification. Now, the majority was, could have been happy with slavery. That doesn't make it right. The majority could be against banning certain activities. Doesn't mean that the activities themselves are harmful. So tyranny of the majority refers to what it's like to be at the mercy of public opinion when they think that something is wrong, and how that interferes with personal liberty. Pride comes up here again, power and authority, that's quite obvious. Duty, gender, freedom of expression. Hysteria being hysterical reactions, and we know about social media mobs and what that's like nowadays. So that's a very much a relevant theme here. Everyone in the town is outraged, and how it escalates so quickly. So those are explanations for some of those themes if you need them. And if you're feeling really expert, I suppose you can always earn some money writing an essay on Enemy of the People and sending it in. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to provide you with these, and I would like you to link them to the character. Now, truth and morality clearly goes with Dr. Stockman. That is what he is interested in, as does pride, Peter and Dr. Stockman. Okay, so these are statements to be made, all right? And an example of a statement is this, as I showed you before. It is the task of the wealthy few people to support and speak for the poorer communities. Okay, so I will put that up, and that's what I'd like you to send in tomorrow on Thursday. If you have any questions, as always, just leave a message on on Teams in the chat room, and during lesson time, and I will be able to give you a quick call about it. I spoke to someone today. Don't forget, the annotated bibliography is due tomorrow. So if you have a question about that, tomorrow's class time is a great time for me to call you and clear up any misunderstanding that you've got. Okay, I will leave that there.